Okay, so I saw that there was still a lot of debate whether this guy called Estizia was hacking or not, and I'm gonna try to show you that this guy actually is hacking. And although it's pretty obvious, still some people think he might just be good, and they haven't seen obvious evidence that he's not hacking, or that he is hacking. Sorry. So I'm just gonna try to show you some clips. This is all from his own videos. I just downloaded these of YouTube. And he's basically exposing himself in his own videos. First I'm gonna explain what he's using. He's not necessarily using like a complete aimbot. He's using something called aim assist, which basically not like locks your crosshair on the head like instantly. It helps him get on the head when he gets close towards the head, or when he. I'm not sure how it works, but I think you can like toggle the distance. You have to be from the head before it locks. But, like for example, this clip, you can see that he like first aims next to him. If you like play it frame by frame, he aims towards the guy, then he aims like a bit towards the right here, and then his aimbot helps him to get on the head right here, mid roll. Like if you play it at full speed, it just looks retarded. This is not full speed, wait. This is somewhat full speed. I mean, you could clearly see that it's not legit. You can clearly see that there's something going on right there. He instantly flicks on the head after he gets close to him. Right there. And to actually get the kill that way. And then, for example, whenever this guy panics, he just activates it constantly. He just doesn't want to die. For example, there's this video called where he's playing Leia against AOD. There's a lot of examples in that one where he's clearly like locking on some people. I actually got a link in the description which basically explains the hack he's using, kind of. It's actually like a CSGO video, but the type of hack is exactly the same. The guy actually explains it pretty cool, or pretty good. It's not necessarily about the hack itself, it's more like why the mouse cam is not like useful to show that someone is not hacking. But the way he explains this hack is pretty good, so if you just want to check it out, that would be really nice. Like right here, he starts to panic because he's almost dead, and he's constantly flicking towards this guy. So like here, he flicks again, and I'm pretty sure when you aim, because I made an example, you aim like this. Sorry for vertical filming, by the way. You aim like this. This is normal aiming, and you don't aim like this. You don't shake your hand while you're aiming. That's not how aim works. Because that's what it looks like right here. Looks like he's constantly shaking his aim. He's constantly It's just not legit. So wherever, this is another example. Right here he locks to his head, and then right here he locks to the head again through the box. I'll try to make it a little bit bigger for you. He locks, and then he locks again, both in one frame as well. And then there's this video, which is just obvious. Like, this is a quite normal kill. Then he moves to this guy, and then instantly he flicks on this guy. Full accuracy, like exactly in the middle of him. And the thing is, he's not even in his vision right now. He just instantly flicks towards him. And I don't know how this guy, like, he tries to let, right here, that he flicks to the head as well. He keeps trying to let people think that he's legit. Here's another example of that vibrating aim I was talking about. So first, right here, he knows he's aiming like to the right and a bit above Bosk. So he aims to the left, and then his aimbot helps him like flick back up. So he knows he's up to the right, then he aims to the left, but it's too much, and his aimbot helps him back up. I can actually show full speed right here. Somewhat full speed. You can clearly see that there's something going on with this guy. He's not. These are always of his own videos, by the way. It's not they aren't edited. They're just cut out of his videos and slowed down. And this is another pretty obvious. First of all, this guy rolls away and he instantly flicks like towards he was rolling to, where he was rolling to. So right here, and then he flicks right there. And then there's this clip. I can already tell you, if someone was good and counters a combat shoot player, they will always roll away. They will always roll away and try to shoot the feet. This guy just gets scared and he aims at the ground for some reason. He looks at the ground. This is because his aim assist actually, like, this is the only angle where his crosshair would be able to lock on his head. So yeah, he's gonna aim at the ground, and right here he locks at the head again. It's just pretty obvious that this guy is not legit. He tries to hide it, and of course, this is all of his own recording, so he's gonna try to hide it as much as possible. But also, he's got it to, whenever he gets accusated in game, he can now say, well, I got footage on YouTube that says otherwise. Well, it clearly doesn't say otherwise. But he's gotta look good, of course. If he constantly gets like 80+ eliminations each game, and on his YouTube videos he gets like 20 eliminations this game, it's not very convincing evidence. So he like still has his aim assist on. Okay. To actually help him to look good. Yeah, it's so obvious, man. And I don't understand why people still think that this guy is legit, because he's just straight up not. And I'm just amazed by these hackers that they think, like, why would you hack? I don't understand. It's so cheap. It's so I'm just cringing almost. It's so obvious. His entire gameplay style too. Like, he constantly aims at the ground. For example, I saw in this clip. He's constantly aiming at the ground, for example. And a good player wouldn't aim at the ground like this. They would like aim at head level and stuff. And he's constantly doing stupid, like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's just running around and doing random shit. For example, on one of the, I think it was also in this video, in the AOD one, there was a Boba flying, and he tries to throw his flashbang at Boba while he's midair. I've never seen anybody try to do that when you're like that good, as he says. Yeah, that's basically the point I'm trying to make. This guy is not legit. And you can say whatever you want. Please leave it down in the comments if you think otherwise. Please show clips where you might say that he is not hacking. And if you have any evidence from this guy where you actually get killed too fast, for example, if you're playing Yoda, which is like where you're really small and hard to hit, if you get like one shot down in 1 second by him, please leave something down in the comments. I would love to see it. Well, anyways, I hope you understand that this guy is not hacking anymore. I hope you understand this guy is hacking, and you don't think that he actually might be good. Like right there, he just instantly flicks. Nah, that's the only thing I have to say. So, well, I hope you enjoyed and have a good day. I guess.